Thank you for joining the Build Overview for eSchool Data version 11.4. Today we're going to go over some of the newly enhanced items included in this release. The first updates we'll go over are some new Teacher Connect permissions. If we navigate to System, Administration, and Group Maintenance, and select Edit for an existing group, when we select the Teacher Connect permissions, you're going to see some additional permissions here for gradebook setup, adding an assignment, editing an assignment, deleting an assignment, adding a category, and updating gradebook settings. These permissions are going to be turned on by default for any users that have had this gradebook view permission, as all of these actions have been tied to this permission previously. This is going to allow you to designate out more granular permissions for any additional Teacher Connect groups so that you can limit access in case you do not wish to have any particular teacher groups adding or making adjustments to assignments or the gradebook settings. The next update is for an assignment grading window. If we navigate to District Calendar and we select Edit for a marking period event, you'll see there is a new option for locking assignment grades. If this option is turned on, then after the grade entry end date passes, teachers will no longer have access to make adjustments to assignments, similar to how they do not have access to make adjustments to the marking period grade once that window closes. Groups that have the gradebook super user permission will not be restricted within this limitation. They will still have access to modify assignment grades as well as marking period grades outside of the grade entry window. The next update is a new student search filter. If we navigate to Student Profile, within the search drop-down, you'll see a new option to search by student nickname. Student nickname has also been added to the parentheses underneath the first name column, and when accessing the student profile, the nickname will also be displayed within the student header information. The next update can be found on the excessive absence report. If we navigate to Reports, Attendance, and Excessive Absences, you'll see there is a new option to designate a specific date range when running the report by excessive class absences. Previously, when running this report by class absences, you had only the option of selecting the predefined marking period dates. You'll now be able to define a different start and end date for the class attendance option. The next update is for student health screenings and referrals. If we navigate to Student Health and the Screenings and Referrals report, when running this report, we have added a new option for users to be able to drill in and enter in new screenings and referral information. The next update is to the Study Hall Wizard. If we navigate to Scheduling, Study Hall Wizard, we have added two new filters to be able to run your Study Hall Wizard by student status and by student group. The next updates are for Performance Map indicators. If we navigate to Academic, Performance, and Performance Maps and select Edit for an early warning map, underneath the indicators, some of the indicators for courses by term have been updated to now say courses by marking period. These indicators will include all courses that have failed grade during the selected marking period, regardless of whether or not that class meets for multiple marking periods or for a single term. The next update is for the Civil Rights Report Assistant. If we navigate to Reports, Enrollment, and Civil Rights Report Assistant, at the district level, you'll now have the ability to select courses across multiple buildings so that you no longer have to run this report building by building. The source courses list will include the course name, course code, as well as the building the course belongs to. And the final update is for the Mass Program Update screen for crisis codes. If we navigate to Program, Mass Update Student Status, and select any of the crisis codes, when assigning or updating the code, users will be able to update the start date, the end date, as well as the comment if they would like to include any additional details about the crisis. That concludes the highlights. Please visit the Release Notes tab within the Help site for more information about Release 11.4.